Welcome to Don't Read the Comments. I'm glad you could join us, light skin.
Thank you.
Did you wash your hands?
I didn't go to the bathroom.
Where'd you go? You just did
I
something?
went into the bathroom, but I didn't go. Do you need to know what I was doing in there?
That's weird.
Oh, my nose, man. It's allergy season.
So why'd you just bring back because you're going to need tissue for the show?
Huh?
Welcome to Don't Read the Comments, ladies and gentlemen.
This nigga.
Me and my brother Matthew Brown tonight. It's just making sure that we extend the.
That is the dumbest shit. I fucking hate you.
Hey, man, chill out, man. Don't read the comments. I am Midas.
Funny man. Roberts. With an R.
Mr. OnlyFans link.
J1.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
OnlyFans link in bio. When I watched that clip from last week, you said that was just the most. I really kept watching that. Did it piss you off?
He's a fucking asshole.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
What is it? I was like, OnlyFans? Like, what do you do? Like, what is the link to?
You didn't go, then I take it.
I did, but I just wanted to know from you. Like,
you have to.
You gotta
tell
go
the people.
find out. Link in bio. If you see the link, click that shit. You'll find out.
Maybe they don't want to click. Maybe they just want to know first.
Whenever you roll your sleeves up to show your beads, I know it's going to be a
It's
hell of a show.
It's about to be a nasty show. Wait, but let's not act like
when he roll his sleeve up, bro, when that nigga show them beads up, bro, it's his time, bro.
It's his time.
You in for a nasty night.
He's going to say shit like areolas and shit
yeah.
like that, but hey, man, let me check it out, man. Just so y'all know, man, we got a special guest in the house tonight, man. This young man is from a city I know well, Long Beach City, to be exact.
How many rebounds did you average in high school?
He's one of the great innovators. He's one of the cultivators of the city. I think he makes shit go a lot more than maybe he even knows that he makes shit go. And I think I think a lot of the direction, especially when it comes to clothing lines, were because of his leadership. Dancer, rapper, artist, man, influencer. So I just want to give you props while you're here, bro. We like to get flowers while we're here, and I don't know if you get them enough. So I think it's a long time coming, but Leche, a.k.a. Milk Chris in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
What's up, bro?
Sorry.
Wow. Is that a cricket? Cricket phones be delayed. Right?
It's my Obama phone.
It is
Obama phone.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Long time coming?
Yeah, man, you know, it was long overdue, you know.
A lot going on.
So much going on. So much going on.
So wide variety of topics to talk about, right?
Super.
But
Sure.
like you have a known face in the city, and I don't even know if people really know what you do. They might know your face more than they know. Does that make sense? What you do?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
can you explain to the people kind of like where you from,
Um.
like where you started, like what got you here? You know, like.
Okay. So I'm born and raised from the East Side, Long Beach, California.
Mm-hmm.
What got me kind of like just the whole name, where my name came from was me dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where Milk came from. I was like the first white crump dancer, you so say, in LA. Then that kind of blew up, honestly. Crump did a big hit. David Chappelle, he was filming a documentary.
Okay.
And it was just literally, it was just us dancing, in Compton, LA, doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we like 14, 15 years old. So you got all these white people following us with cameras.
Right.
Shit, we on.
Right.
Like that's just how we thinking in our head. But so he was filming us for about 2 years.
What was that? What was that?
Rise.
Rise.
Yeah. So so he was filming, then like it was literally just this group of people doing this crump dancing. You know what I mean? Like good handful of 100 people, 150 of us. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, he was filming. We took it to the film festival in 2005, and that's the same year Hustle and Flow got picked up. So Lionsgate by Rise as the documentary and by Hustle and Flow as well.
Okay.
And from there, when it was like straight entertainment, like,
You 14, 15.
14, 15 years old. Like,
what the fuck is going to school like? You in this movie?
I wasn't going to school.
You wasn't even
like
going to school?
homeschooling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was most definitely homeschooling because I was going to London. Like you got to think about when the movie broke out. That's when like really things started. I seen like we getting Echo clothes and like dye shoes, like all crazy old school gear. Like you know what I'm saying back then, and like it was just like it was nuts. Like I honestly thought like I made it. Like there was nothing else for me to do. Like
Yeah, I bet you
like
did.
like it was this is my lifestyle now. Like this is who I am, you know what I'm saying? So from the dancing thing, you kind of get comfortable in your skin. I was still in the streets too as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I go do it like come straight up and I was like on tour. Like I was the first person to bring hip hop clowns to the Universal Soul Circus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I done like a gang of stuff, but I don't like, oh, I'm Chris and I do this and this. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a conversation and it comes up. Yeah.
How do you feel knowing you've done all this shit, right? And you're here and people don't know you've done this shit and they talk to you like you haven't done it, but you know what you do. How do you navigate in that space? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see it like I do it with my clients all the time. Like when they want to get T-shirts from me, like what I'm really giving them is the knowledge and like the stuff that like mistakes I learned from. You know what I mean? So it's like we're gonna skip all this, and this is how you should like. This is the way to go. This is the way to do it. Like so, it's just depending on the conversation, who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, but I'm just too humble. Like, I'm just thankful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even supposed to be out here in Colorado like this.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no reason for me to leave now because I'll leave a couple bags.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Milk just left, and I feel like now I'm at my peak now. Like, people understand, like, okay, Milk is a problem out here. Like you got to think about it. I dressed still the same when I came out here 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole culture of Colorado changed, like with the dance, with the clothing, and not even people having personal clothing. I'm talking about just them dressing themselves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Skinny jeans, dark, bright colors. The big bead chains. Like I was doing this 10 years ago.
Facts.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
personally, so when people ask me and they ask me about Doobie Club, it's really a child, a love child of Boss Boys / Urban Nerd, right?
yeah.
I learned so much from y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying? You and Jay being the leaders of y'all, I can really do it. Like I learned the independent music game from Colorado, though. That's what I came out here and I moved, like my niggas trying to get signed. We didn't really do the independent shit.
Yeah.
Niggas
Cali,
telling-
it's like you do it. Sign.
So niggas was telling me all these Bay artists that we didn't really listen to. Like, you know, we didn't listen to that shit. So we was like, niggas out here is really trying to get signed. So I mean, niggas out here is really putting it out themselves. So I learned the independent shit. The same with the clothing, right? Manufacturers, where to get the clothes from, the stitching and shit that y'all was dealing with to go into it though. But just like I said, like I'm speaking from a person that learned from you guys as the innovators of really doing this clothing shit, you know?
Yeah.
So okay, that's 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, Poppy Collar J. What? I ain't mad at it. Oh, another pop.
Just one more pop real quick. One time.
Hey, it was so crazy. I told Jay what I was like. This is what? How many years ago I was trying to put me, you, Priest, and
everybody's tried to put a
Dope
song
together.
together.
I'm the only one that could do it though. Like the rug logo, I got it touched by everybody.
See, he does weird. He does so okay. So he'll right. So everybody. You know, there's always the talk like, you know, me, Priest, Graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody should team up and be this creative hub. Blah 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 blah. And even amongst each other, we talk about that, but we never really do it. We all have our own things going on, and it's just hard for us to just kind of find the middle space, right?
Really? So you guys have talked all this time about doing it?
This discussion.
Is it one person that keeps fucking it up, or is it everybody?
Does their phone die right before?
Is it
Let
me ask Lil J, bro. Is it one person or is it the group? Is it somebody?
It's a group decision.
Okay.
It's a group. Yeah. So, what Milk does though is he'll fuck around and he'll independently reach out to all of us at different times and stages in the process of certain projects.
Why it's getting built.
And so each one of us at certain stages will be touching a design. But we're touching the same one. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the stuff. That's what I could do.
So indirectly, he has us all.
That sounded freaky, bro.
Man,
I'm tired.
I'm on the show.
I don't want to be on the show where. Like, we have to keep explaining ourselves of what we mean or not. Now, what you said was, right?
Let me hear.
Just as easy, right?
I said what?
What exactly? What did you say? No, don't make it. Don't put
you
it
said
on
we're
me,
all
my
touching
nigga.
it. And
you said we're all touching the same thing. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, what we talking about? Huh?
I basically give them a skeleton. Then, you know, we got J1 might have to put the meat on the bones and put the structure, or it might go vice versa. You know what I'm saying? He might have to dress them up. He might have to. I might be the beginning part of the process, and it go through different people at different stages, or I may be the tail end of something and I do the last little
Either
bit.
way, it looks
but he finds a way to utilize.
So you got to.
The
most people don't do that. It's weird. That's the thing about Colorado that's that I find to be the most challenging sometimes.
What?
It is because people don't utilize their resources a lot out here. I feel like
most definitely not.
I feel like
I think that's where
I feel like
got.
People would rather get on Facebook and ask other people, "Do you know who does this?"
Yeah, like
right?
it's
just to get a clout thing,
or like
everybody's working.
Who know a tow truck company?
Yeah.
Like, man, if you don't pick up your phone and call someone like like you know, like.
But the easiest thing is to go and y'all names always get mentioned, right? It's the same names you mentioned, like.
Nah, my name stopped getting mentioned.
Why is that? Why?
I mean,
because I'm Jermaine Jude and I'm not taking any more projects until 2024. That's the post I read every week.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. But I ain't mad at that. Like I'm cool with that. Like you know what I'm saying. Because I don't really. To be fair, most of us don't respond to that type of whatchamacallit. Like, yeah, you may be like good looking out, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
being mentioned
Just
and
being
stuff like
tagged
that, but you just throwing me out there for this perfect fucking stranger that probably drive me fucking crazy with some very unprofessional shit. Like I'm not at that level anymore to deal with that shit.
No, I agree.
You understand?
I'm not, and it sounds,
my bad. Talk your shit. Go ahead, bro.
I don't mean it in no bad way. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
he could deal with one client that will pay what he asked for with no questions and no arguments or nothing, and would love the design. Then it's like always when you're trying to give your homie or a discount, tell him, oh, this one's easy. This will be quick. Bro, them are the worst ones.
Like real quick, yeah. Just do some, just hook us up some, I know you dope, man. I don't even know what I want, but you gonna hook up with something fresh.
Yeah. But like the thing that I love making designs though is because it's like it used my creativity. You know what I mean? Like I'm just always so much thinking of shit. Like when I walked up in here, I'm already like moving shit around in my head and this shit. You know what I mean? Like that's just how my brain works. So like when people come with like a logo, like it's just a challenge for me. It's like when they be like, I want a money bag. I'm like, all right, we'll do that, but we'll do this with this, and the money bag gonna do this. And they be like, okay, like you know what I'm saying?
What's the dopest shit you worked on in the last year in 2021?
You got to think about it, bro. Like, what would you call dope? Because I think, like you know, like the Bird Gang logo, like the homie Tana drop.
Okay.
You know, that's just on this chain. Okay. You got to think about it. You know, you got a headquarters downtown. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How's that? How did that feel seeing your logo or something that you designed on somebody's pendant like that?
It's dope because it was like it was my ego being my head being big when I was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? And no, but like far as like being through the cocky, being like, oh, I'm that dude, like I did that and passed that when I was 16, 17 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm just humble. Like, now I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you know, like, you're going to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I done. Like, you know, like, you can look at the background. You can look at the sheet. You know what I'm saying? From the streets to all the way to Hollywood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, I'm not even bringing up what I did in California out here. I'm not even bringing up my past out here. You know, I'm bringing up everything what I'm doing here in Colorado.
I gotta say that.
You feel me?
I knew you for somebody told me.
Because I came out here rapping.
Yeah, and
I was Club Banger of the Year.
They was like, somebody was telling me one day, they was like, Milk, the crump dancing nigga? I was like, crump dancing nigga? I was like, nah, Milk, my nigga, Milk from the Boss Boys from Long Beach. He was like, I know the crump dancing nigga. He was in the Rise thing. I was like, he was in the Rise thing.
Because I came in here on some straight rap.
But he never brought it up to me.
Yeah, I would never
talked about it. He never led with, this is who I am. And so I Googled that shit. I called this nigga, I took a picture. I never forget that.
Yeah.
I took a picture like the nigga never seen it before. Look, I said it to him like it wasn't him. I was like, nigga, look. He's like, yeah, Midas.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Well.
So then let me ask this, because I'm washed. What brought you here?
So like I had made this rap group called the Boss Boys, and it was me and my close homie Kevin Rimber back at home, like a high school friend, my homie Young Diggs, but my cousin HB was out here, so he's like, man, I want to be down with y'all. I was like, all right, cool, like just rap, send us some music or whatever, like. You know, from what I'm hearing, he couldn't get in, like, he wasn't a real people's person, you feel me? So he couldn't find studios, he couldn't get in studios. And we kind of like, our people's is kind of like Slap House Records and shit. So that's how, like, my cousin Trina out here and they brothers, sisters, long story. But he was just saying they didn't let him be him. They didn't let him grow. So I literally just came out here on some, like, weekend, like, all right, bro, I'm going to come out there and take over. Like, I got 5 days. I'm going to find you a studio. We're going to get some beats. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get going. So, basically, you know, with me, I was just, like, using what I know, you know? So, I'm like, yo, my name Milk. I'm coming out to Colorado. Like, is there like any dancers or studios or whatever? In my head, I'm telling them like studios, like rap studios, but
to a dance studio.
So everybody's hitting me up, and the first like people that I met was Abriana and Brittany. So I like went to go like kind of try out for a dance group, but really didn't try out because they're like, well, this is Milk. Like, so like from there, we did our first show, and that's when I met Antonio. Then he was like, man, you got to stay out here. Like, your boy Midas about to shoot a video the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to meet him. Then after that, it was like, it happened so fast, bro. Like, so it went from like a couple days to 2 weeks, a month. All right, now I got to leave. Like, I got to go back to Cali. But when I went to Cali, it was like Hypnotic hitting me. That's when they was doing shows every month. You know what I'm saying? On like a big scale. Like, so it was like coming back doing the Boss Boy thing, you know. Then next thing you know, like, I'm really rapping out here. And this is not even me like trying to rap. Like, it was just telling my cousin, like, I guess I'm gonna have to show you for you could get the momentum, then I could bag back. You feel me? Like, but it was really like just rapping. Then I dropped like some singles, and it was rap.
You know. The thing about this dude, bro, that artists will come to you and they'll say, "Help me and put me on." Right? Whatever that fucking means. Artists will tell me, come to me. You know, artists do, a lot of them, right? Put me on. Whatever you got, I want your connects. I guess that's what that means, right? Put me on. And I always thought, I said, man, it's one thing for me to do it, and it's another thing for you to do it. The same thing I was telling niggas out here, like when I gain knowing niggas out here about really like getting lost out here.
Yeah.
Like right. Really like driving places and getting lost. I'm on the east side, niggas asking me, like I'm on the hill. And I'm not knowing the difference, okay? But I'm not tripping either.
And
I don't
not
know
looking at it.
Yeah. You don't see it in the same.
I'm trying to get to the studio, and I'm just meeting all kind of niggas.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Red team niggas, blue team. I'm meeting everybody. I'm down there off Spear. Niggas is like, you fuck with the Mexicans off Spear. I'm like, well, yeah, y'all don't fuck with the Mexicans out here. How do y'all get you? So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it together, but I just, that was the part to me that was like. Milk found a way to be able not just to use the music. Like I said, the music is just an entrance in this shit. You got to use it right.
Yeah,
everybody can make it. It's not just about words.
I had to use them. I had to basically act like I was a rapper for I could get the people's attention to show them what I really wanted to do. Was my clothing.
You then, when you were coming here, when you first came here and did that?
33 now, like 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 20, 23, 24. Because my birthday is May 23rd. Like next month. And like when I came out here, like I came out here with custom shirts. Everything I was dropping, I had a t-shirt. Like before, like, you know, it was like hats, t-shirts. Like I'm talking about ostrich hats and like just crazy off the wall stuff. And I dropped this single called Chicken. And I think that's when they seen like, okay, he's a problem. Like he's a like I think like that's when I was like, okay, he could rap, he know how to make songs. He also got a background of where he came from, so they certified me as an artist, a rapper. But I always wanted to just do clothes and shit. Like that's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so crazy because I only made one shirt, like the She shirt, and I wore it in my Whipping Chicken video. Then like from there, like I was ordering shirts from other people. Like, hey, I need 12 shirts. Then I'm like, all right, let me just do it myself. Like I was working with the homie D.I. printing. Then I went over there with Mary Jane learning how to print. So I'm like, all right, now I know how to do it. I'm gonna buy my own equipment. So like Sheesh blew up as a clothing brand after that. So after that, it was like, where do you get your stuff at? I make my stuff. Well, can you make mine? And that turned into a whole different lane, like a whole different print company business that's basically full time now. Like that's what I do like every day now, all day. Just print other clothes, design.
10 years ago, it sounds so lofty, right? Like fashion. I'm like, man, these niggas ain't gonna understand you, bro. You wearing skinny jeans with Chucks. Like he was
like,
but that's.
I told him, I said, I knew where it's from. I'm from the land. But if everybody don't understand it the
Yeah.
way that you kind of look like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You're not from where you from. You know what I'm saying? You're not. I don't. That they don't. It's again.
No,
It's a
no
different
connection.
type of. It's a
Yeah.
different type of thing with
It-
it. But
this-
I mean, him like he made the shit. That's what I believe. I believe he surrounded himself on the back end. Like he said, he went through the dance route. So he got cool to niggas and got cool to the ladies first. So when it became cool to the ladies, you know, that's kind of how it's niggas gotta be.
And
All
you
right,
got
how you moving?
you got to think about
you?
who blessed me before I did Whipping Chicken. That gave me the confidence. Like, okay, now let me drop a single. Because when I first came out, Boozilla, like, recorded our whole first mixtape, Colorado. Like, he literally, like, blessed us. Like, y'all come over here and drop it. We dropped Ham and Cheese. This I didn't even know Interstate Guy. He's like, I got to send this to Ike. I was like, all right, go ahead. Like, because, you know, he was just from Colorado. So I'm like, whatever got to do, you feel me? I'm just out here trying to get my name out there, take over. Like, that's my whole mentality, take over. Like, so he sent it to Ike, and Ike brought it back, and that shit was dummy, the Ham and Cheese. And we did a music video, too. So it was like a blessing. I'm like, damn, like, it happened so, it was happening so fast, but when I look back at it, you would think, like, I could literally make a movie. Like, just about me moving to Colorado.
This nigga tells us to come to his house one day shooting the fucking video. Let me tell you how his mind works, right? Me and Jay together. This nigga has a trash can
On fire?
in the front, burning in the front though. Because bro, visuals has always been something like when you see the shit and you watch it because you're there and you're like, my nigga, we in some trap somewhere. Somewhere I'm looking around like, bro, they ain't going. We pulling up and shit. We got burning.
Spray painted the bedroom walls and shit. We don't
and
know whose house
we got
this is.
live
Painted on the
fucking
walls in the
poultry
house.
running around. I'm talking about chickens.
There was
man.
a live
So,
chicken.
I just like, bro. And I knew the nigga. I'm still asking, who is bro? Like the nigga though, he got his shirt off, right? And let's be real. Milk is about 62 pounds.
Got his shirt off.
On everything he eats.
Girls on the bed with him.
They all the
Girls on the bed with him.
I'm like, this nigga's cool. He made this shit look. Chickens running around and shit. I'm talking about chickens. I'm in the back because I don't fuck with no chickens. I'm in the back and chickens is flying around and shit. He got the whole house. I'm like, who lives here, man? Nigga, like, is the landlord coming?
It's just that, like, that's how I grew up. Like, you know, like, I grew up around sets and, like, you know, like, everything's about props and everything's about image and everything's about colors and everything. So, like, that's what I grew up in. Like, that's basically, like, I learned that more than, like, I learned anything in school or went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is, like, I know TV's fake. But I also like it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what's green screen. I know what's not. Like I know these big shows that be looking crazy, like The Masked Singer. Like they probably like, damn, that shit looks so big. It's like literally probably like this and just have seats around. You know what I'm saying? In a big ass warehouse that's in the corner somewhere. Like,
right.
So you know, and that's just how I look at life too, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like step out. You know, you step out clean. You know what I'm saying? Step out, making sure you and your boys, your team is good. You feel me? Like, because everything is you only have one time to introduce yourself to the world. You only have one time to meet somebody. You only have one time for them to even see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they don't talk to you, they could just walk past you like, oh shit, I did see him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's everything, bro. So that's why I'll just be like, kind of.
Did you ever, when you was in Cali, did you ever go to like pilots and show sets and shit? Cause I used to go get tickets out the mall and go be in the studio audience at a whole bunch of like sitcom tapings and shit that.
I thought I heard your voice.
Yeah, that was me.
I thought I heard that laugh.
This nigga. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and once you get to look behind the curtain and you understand, you know what I'm saying, it don't ever leave, you know what I'm saying? So like I understand what you
So basically, like when you want to do something for yourself, that's just like a clothing brand, that's your music video, like there's like a couple artists that I'll be like not managing, like you would think it's managing just because I got so much input and so much stuff, like I just like having hands on. You know, if you're my homie, I don't gotta get a title to be your manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just believe in you, and this is what I know.
And look out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If it worked for you, for you.
He may be the only one. He'll call me one day and be like, "Cuz, what you doing?" I'm like, shit, I'm not doing nothing. We in the studio.
But my she and things that was
We in the
crazy.
studio. Be here. Like, bro, I'm not. Come on, Midas, man. Come on. You ain't doing shit, man. Get your ass up and come to the studio, man. We ain't here working. So I go in there and I drag him on like, I'm going to do it for you. Because, you know, I'm like, fuck. I come in there and I'm hearing beats and shit. I'm like, all right. Like, when's the next session?
He was like,
when are we coming back?
Hey, he left. He said, "Oh yeah, you just woke me back up. You just broke the beats up."
Bro. That's cool. This one is this. I say that.
But man, there's a lot of artists that I be on that I think like they be just sleeping on themselves too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially out here in Colorado. You know,
sleeping on themselves.
Yeah.
So speak on that. What you mean? Like
they know they tight. You know what I'm saying? They can have the confidence of knowing that they tight, but it's more of a hobby. You know what I'm saying? And that's where like when I'm in something, I'm like, I'm all in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling my boys over there, I was like, I'm gonna stop screen printing for a little bit and focus on this rug stuff. They're like, hell no. You feel me? Like, you know, all money in type shit. But that's just how focused I am when I want to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with music artists is like, there's a lot of dope artists that I could see like, man, bro, if we could do this together, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like with Lil Bad Situation, you know what I'm saying? We did a single together, and that shit won Club Banger of the Year. So I got really 2 Club Banger of the Years under my belt off of records. And I'm not even a rapper like that, but I could go make a hit. I could go write a song. You know what I'm saying?
He put it together. So part of I did a song last year. We had a series of shit I was doing, but I put out a few songs back to back on the thing. Something at hookah. Drinks and hookah, and then a song with Six, and we was just doing shit. The point was he was calling everybody to be there. This is during COVID, bro.
And this is people that was never done songs together, but knew of each other.
I'm talking about it's Filthy in there, Six is in there, I'm in there, AP's in there, Mike Coach is in there with the beats, FL is in there. We deep. I don't even want to disrespect, man. AB's in there. Like, I don't want to. It's the room in there. You look up and you're like, oh shit. Oh shit, but that's just off a call where they can start getting shit together. But not everybody can do that. That's my point.
Yeah.
Not everybody can make that shit happen to get everybody in a room, and you one of the people that I know can do it, bro. Yeah. So, I think that's a big thing going forward. Though, it's just your power and just honing that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely, and that's what I said, man. I ain't going over and like, I feel like what we bringing to the table now, like with just this custom rug thing, the Rug Factory,
right,
it's just gonna set a whole nother bar out here for Colorado itself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, talk about that. So that's a new venture.
That's the new venture that like literally because like I've been doing clothes my whole life. You feel me? I've been doing industry. I guess you want to say that's like all I know. Like sometimes I'll be like, I just want to quit everything, get a regular ass job, and you know, start a hobby or something and see what that's like though. You know what I'm saying? But so now like I'm just like so focused on this rug thing, and like with my team and like what we talking about, like what our ideas is like, it's scaring me in a way, cause I know what success brings.
So when you say rugs,
you
say rug, you mean rug?
Real.
So not a name of a clothing line. You mean
rug,
custom
cut rug like this. We could make this into a rug, these into rugs.
Okay.
You feel me?
They look like that patch on his hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay. Now I'm understanding. And even now explain, because now I didn't even understand. We talking about it's not just the name of a thing called rug. I'm thinking it's clothes. My bad. So it's actually rug.
Yeah, the rug.
Like, jump into that, bro. Like how you like rugs? I know like thinking, but just
because like you gotta think about everything I ever done was just custom and unique. You know what I'm saying? And me and my boy Corn was pretty much like I always kind of like looked into it and like was never had time to do it. So it's just always a thought. So like when I have thoughts in my head, I like to study my thoughts, and I like to know why I'm having these thoughts, and you know where's a market for these thoughts? Where is there a revenue that could come in? You know, so I just think of this stuff in my head, like so like truthfully like I just always had it in my head, and I'm like telling my boy Corn, I'm like, yo, like what you think about this rug thing? You know, he's like let's do it. You know, I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna get it started, and you know, we had like particular people that we know that we wanted to get it started with to like kind of just be illegal, like you know what I mean, like well, let's start a business, let's do this, da, da, da. So it's like I think to have somebody like that, that's like let's do it, like I'm in, like let's get it done, is what's making me do it, cause it's like it always been a thought in behind my head, but I think I've never done it because I was so busy.
Have y'all done some already?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. I wish I could get to the
But yeah, so we pretty much just like right now, like we pretty much just learning, you know, the process of everything, what's the turnaround, what's you know the costs and stuff like that. But the reason why I want to say that it's so unique is because that's just you know what I do. And
no,
that's
it
what my
is.
boys do.
You know
what I'm saying?
Pick
So
that specific thing, you know?
because it's just way more like it's way more. So from screen printing, it's basically the same thing as screen printing in my world, right? So not to trying to lose nobody or whatever. So like it's screens, right? That you got to coat, burn, and design. If you got a 5-color, like y'all know the process. It's 5 different screens, setting them up, blah blah blah. So with the rug thing, it's the same thing, kind of way more cleaner, way more easier, way more funner to do because it's the machine doing it itself. So it's like you don't get ink everywhere. You pretty much making more too as well that you would make on like a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like one of one. It's one of a kind. Like you know what I'm saying? So you gotta imagine like you know when your kids want this rug and you can't find this rug nowhere. That's where we come in. You know what I'm saying? Sports teams. You know, cartoons. Personal logos. Don't read the comments. Rug. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
A wedding picture.
A wedding picture.
That's hard, right? You see what I'm saying? Like
an
actual portrait.
Yeah.
Like on a rug.
Yeah, and it most definitely get to that. You know what I'm saying? So like right now we just basically working on our like everything pretty much. I announced it today, but we just trying to like let people know that it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming super soon.
Oh, you announced it today? Today's the day?
No, yeah, we just announced it.
Today.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I knew I was coming here, so I was just like, you know what I'm saying,
dope.
like, yeah, and my business partners over there. That's why I was like, I got to bring them through, like, you know what I'm saying, so I could just meet the team and really just see, like, because if it wasn't like on board coin and them, like, I probably would have never done it because I'm so busy doing sheesh, I'm so busy doing printing, designing, you know what I'm saying, that you need a friend to be like, yo, we could come and do this too though. You know what I'm saying? Like you still do that, but we doing this too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was at the facts of like, man, I'm gonna stop this screen printing for like a good month, bro. Like, cause like I'm not in it for money. Like I don't know if people understand that if they knew me since I've been out here. I always had that. I always, you know what I mean? It was the same person since I stepped in Colorado. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was never like, oh, I'm out here to make a buck. Like it just so happens to make it itself. Like I ain't come out like I'm gonna start a clothing line. The clothing line started itself.
You always did shit for the passion of it though.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Bro, I think that's why.
Yeah.
The money, and that's the way you always moved on it. Like I do it when I like to do it. He gets frustrated more. He gets frustrated when it's the people he really doesn't like. He's not vested in working with too. So like when he gets mad, like the stuff he's saying, you calling again about that? He wouldn't do that to Milk necessarily. That makes sense. He's used to working with the relationship to be like, I know where this is going to go. He might not be happy necessarily. Yeah, okay, cool. But it might not be, God, dude,
I think because me and J1, we have the same passion for like art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we also have the same stress of work.
Right.
When it comes to clients,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
if it's T-shirts, so we understand. So I know, like, cause trust me, like my boy was even like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I have a priest touch this up." Like I sent him the sketch. They're like, "All right, like that's tight." You know, I'm like, "Well, I'm sending this to Whoop Whoop." Then after that, get it back. I'm sending this to J1. Have like all the artist gods touch this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I know, like when I sent it to J1, I wasn't gonna send him the sketch. Okay. This to J1. I was like, I need something from J1. I see his posters. He ain't, I know I'm a good friend, but I know what life is, and I know, So I was like, the only way he's gonna touch this if I send it to him and tell him to play with the colors.
Okay.
You feel me? And that was like the big thing though,
Look
because that was like,
I'll show you.
No, because it's like if I would have told him like, yo, bro, just send him a sketch, he would have been like, oh my God. Yeah. And he know how I am too though. Like that first one ain't gonna pass, Jay. What come up? I'm gonna pick at you because I know you're an artist, and like it's vice versa. It's real. The same thing what y'all do when y'all was coming to get the doobie.
Even that though is, he'll ask me sometimes to do some shit, and I'll be like, bro, you do this shit. Like, why the fuck you asking me? Like, you can do
so busy.
You can do this shit. But I also understand that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my worst client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can call me and we can talk about your idea and your vision, and at some point, if it clicks with me, then I'm okay and I'm in. Just like he said, like I have to be interested in the shit, or I'm not. I don't do it for money like that no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I chase that carrot, and it's not cool doing it. It sucks the joy out of doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? When you're a real creative. So like I get into what I like, and
I honestly think like with this being my personal one, and you just know it was like, all right, like. You haven't asked me for nothing in a long time, Milk, and I see you doing your thing, man. Because honestly, Priest and this dude told me, why don't you do it? Buy you an iPad. Like you do it, Milk. Like, because like when I used to like send sketches, they was like, it was already broke down. Like, so it was like they felt like they was wasting their time because it's like I can't even be creative because the shit's already detailed and done. This is your idea.
Like just fucking, you're already this far. Like what the fuck?
So like that got them to me doing logos. So it's like I was never just like I want to do a logo. I want to be this. Okay. I just do stuff because I love to do it. I love the energy. You know what I'm saying?
You say shit that I honestly don't say. Like you verbally out your mouth say, I love doing logos.
Yeah.
And I despise.
But I just started though too though. You know what I mean?
So you think that's what you'll get to? Get to my stage later.
I think that like maybe I probably would.
It depends. It depends on what. Yeah.
He's gonna pick and choose what he wants to do though.
Do you pick and choose what you want to do?
So when you say pick and choose, how do you mean?
Like, I mean, like some nigga call you on a random. Hey, Midas, can you do this, Milk? Can you do it?
Oh yeah, most definitely I could do it. Oh, because there's no job I can't do.
So it's not. So you don't pick and choose. You do anything.
Nah, I do. If we talk and I know you're serious, like for a logo, all right, put it like this. For a logo, I'm not gonna say I don't care. But I'm most definitely going to give you the best logo that I could do it for, right? But, like, what you do with your logo after that, I don't got no control over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, I'm going to do every logo I can and hope everyone's successful in the way that they came to me for what the reason of why they came to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to do the best I can, but, like, I don't think it's to the fact that, like, because, like, I did hood logos. I done, like, a gang of money bags. You know what I'm saying? So I think I like doing them because it just keeps my mind creative. I just got a crazy mind, bro. Like, I can't smoke sativa because that makes my mind really be crazy. I gotta smoke indica all day, like, because my mind would just be like,
That's how I be.
you know what I mean?
Like 24 hours.
Like just driving, bro. That sign should be like this. Like, for no reason though. Like,
you know what? My eyes work that way, but it don't got shit to do with. It don't got shit to do with like. But, nah, real shit. Like because I started in art for doing graph in LA. You know what I'm saying? And so as I move around the city, I'm constantly projecting and seeing shit on buildings, on things that it's not there. But it would be dope. I'm placing it there. My eye is saying, "Ooh, where the right there," and I can't turn that off. That's just my eye.
So imagine that, and I do that with clothes, life, fashion, like just every colors. Everything's colorful. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is literally just running. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like stressing me out. It's like low-key fun to me.
It gets stressful though, don't it?
I mean, it gets stressful when you got a workload for sure.
Has it ever has it ever gotten to the point where the service side of it was starting to suck the fun out?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you deal with that?
Like, there's a couple, like, you know, I'm not even gonna say brands or homies because I don't like, you know, I feel like, oh, I know who, I know who he must be talking about, but like, so there's like people that will like be consistent with me, you know, wearing their brands, and like the more you kind of like mess with me, the more I'm gonna give. You feel me? You give me 100, I'm gonna add a 0 to it and give you 1,000 back. You feel me? So like, it got to the point like I wasn't charging like screen setup fees or nothing like that. So like now they just going crazy. Like, I want to go down the sleeve. I want to do this, different colors. And people don't understand like an 8-color job is like 9 screens, and that sleeve part might not be the same as your left chest or something, you know. So that's another 7 screens. So it's not on the same, like, it's 14 screens now. We just talking about a sleeve and the left chest. So like, you know, just trying to hook people up. Like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna charge you screen fee. And like, you know, after a while, it just starts getting rushy. Like, oh, it's gonna be done. Or, it's like, wait, hold up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally like keeping this shit booming. Like, you know what I mean? Keep making sure it's consistent, making sure the work. Like, I do boutique printing. That's what I call my printing. You feel me? Because it's ready for the stores. It's ready for the mall. You know what I'm saying? It's ready to, whoever you want to be in competition with, you got line it up now. You feel me? And that's just what I do with my work behind it. You feel me? And like, the only time I do talk like this is at interviews like this. Because other than that, you'll never hear what I do. Like, for real. Like, I'm just there chilling, smoking weed, chilling with my boys. Like, I'm this, I'm that. You feel me? Like, none of that, bro.
You want to ask the questions first with the other thing, or do you want to go to commercial right quick so we can get them on?
Go to commercial.
Let's go to commercial, especially that sheesh one, Damo.
Yeah.
Yo, that was fun.
Whoa, we're back.
We bike.
We're back. Yeah, let me bring you. Have to bring that seat over there because we can't see him over there, y'all. Who's in it? Who's
No,
in it?
No, I'm chilling.
You are. Oh, all right.
You see that? I told him, I was like, bro.
Well, let's ask the Let's ask the
What, do we have comments?
Yeah, do we have comments?
Questions?
Can I roll up in?
Yeah.
No.
That's okay. Let's ask the questions on the milk.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So check this out. All right, I got a situation. I'm gonna ask you a question. You can only pick one. All right, but you got to choose one. All right, it's gonna be a this or that type situation, but you can only pick one.
This or that. I like that. You like that? I like that show. This or that answer.
Real simple. Oh yeah, the rugs, bro. All right. Let's start off this one. T.I. or Jeezy?
Jeezy.
Without hesitation.
Yeah.
All right. Damn, he looking at me like.
I'm there too.
Oh, okay. Y'all looking at me like, yeah. All right.
Kendrick or Cole?
Kendrick.
Meezy or Eastside Joey?
Oh man. Can I take a shot for that or something? I can't.
Come on, man. Just it ain't gotta be personal. Just
Meezy.
okay. Razzcazz or Pharoah Monch?
Razzcazz.
You going?
Conway or Benny?
What was that?
Conway or Benny?
Snowfall or Power?
Power.
AP or Midas?
Midas.
He's still my boy though. He was like, you.
Hey, bro, don't do him like that. You already know.
I just see AP at the club on Saturday. Shout out AP though, man. That's my boy, man.
Oh,
I remember we went. It was crazy when we did what's the name did? What was it? Stage Wars.
Oh, Stage Wars.
I went up against AP. That was always good. Yeah.
Why? Who did that? Who booked that?
Who Tuck?
Exactly.
Who else would do it?
That's some random.
Yeah,
bro.
like
He did that Stage Wars shit. Nigga was like,
he'd match it up right.
yeah, he was trying. Yeah, he's something else, man.
Fuck Tux.
Oh,
David Banner looking. Sorry.
oh, you sorry? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
He got a little mad about it, huh? Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Dodgers or Angels?
Dodgers.
Oh, he's a real LA nigga, huh?
I'm not a LA. I'm a Long Beach.
You know
It's
what I'm
dope.
saying.
It's different. It's different though.
It is.
Can you break it down?
Rams
too
or
much?
Chargers?
Rams.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. The nigga said. I'm trying to add to the theme there. You know.
You think you're gonna throw me off? I'm too much of like.
So you gonna pick LA anything?
Nah. That's the thing. Like, I don't got a favorite football team, basketball team. I don't even own like a PlayStation.
Yeah,
Like all I do is work. Like for real. But like I love it. Like I know the sports. I know, you know, who's quarterback. Like I'm not into it like that, but like, you know, it's cool.
What you do for fun, bro? Like when you're not praying and shit, you gotta be praying 24 hours a day.
Shit, popping bottles with my boys.
Popping bottles. What y'all do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Drink.
Have fun.
Till he slur. Drink till he slur.
Yeah, drink till I'm like this. People know.
Yeah, we know.
Till yeah.
Milk BL.
Hey, but that's
Milk
the
BL
thing.
snap like.
Hey,
Hey, this my boy. This my boy right here. Red Penny. Let me see that pepperoni. You great. Milk be lit as fuck on there. I'm like, man.
Milk, I be living through Lil Bro sometimes. So when I watch that, and then he does it, and he says, and he say something like, "You broke niggas on home ain't doing shit." I'm not broke. I am home. I'm not doing shit. Good point. That's my nigga. You know, I'm living through it, bro.
Man, I have to though, man. I work too hard. You feel me? You know, and that's the crazy thing though. It's like, other than that, like, I'm gonna go back and do the same thing. Like,
what did Long Beach teach you, bro? Like, what you get
how
from
to
Long
survive,
Beach?
bro. Like, Long Beach is who I am. You know what I'm saying? I just brought that over here. Like, I didn't change up for nothing.
Right.
Like, when I came, like, if they know me, if you really know me and really watched me when I first came out here, I'm the same exact person.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I ain't jumping different crews. I ain't come out here joining a gang or a clique or nothing. I was too deep. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like.
This nigga used to press me, like.
Midas never wanted to give me a verse.
So he keeps saying that, bro. He keeps saying.
Hey, I'm like, I feel like my rap career was.
Lil Bro has brought this up to us. How many times has he brought this up to us? At least 50, bro. At least 50. He knows.
This is what I was rapping though.
I mean, whatever he says, let's do it. We just never had the chance to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't like a nigga thought about it. It was like, Milk was like, come to the studio. I was like, nah, I'm not coming. It's Milk. Like, it didn't. The shit didn't work out. You know how timing, bro. That's never.
I got. What is? So you grew up in Long Beach. Yeah. All right. What is this? Random. I'm mentioning Long Beach, and then I'm about to ask this question. But good. Anyway, what technically is your nationality? Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people get thrown off. That's the thing, though. And I tell people sometimes, I'm tired of arguing for you, okay? Because I have to do this a lot. The nigga named Milk, but he's not a white boy.
Right.
So even though he'll call himself, he'll say that shit sometimes, like, I'm the only white one.
Right.
And I have to remind you.
Yeah, you will
stop
say that.
I have to keep reminding them to stop saying that shit, bro, because niggas get the wrong idea.
Because you gotta think about it. When I did that movie,
right?
Like, they didn't want me to say Puerto Rican. Right. They didn't want me to say Hispanic. You gotta think about it. I'm the only one with all, you know, my brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying, in the hood. Like, so if you look at me, you're not looking at me as Mexican. You're like, oh, that's a white boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when they say that, like, you know, I'd be like, so, like, how would the movie be like, I'm the first Puerto Rican crump dancer? You know what I mean? It wouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's not the story, bro. It's the
only
white dancer, the white boy. Like, you're the white boy. You're the first white boy dancer.
So how you deal? We never talked about this. I'm being real, but how do you deal? So motherfuckers think you're a white boy.
That's cool. I don't
you don't even give a fuck.
No. That don't stop my bread or no. You think I'm white, whatever. Think I'm broke, rich, whatever. I don't care what you think.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
When y'all call me Puerto Rican, Israeli, Ukraine, and all that shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do. Remember you called me and you said stop
no. This nigga, this how I know.
Stop talking to me. hey, Midas. Hey, Midas. Give me, hey, man, let's talk, man. I think you guys should stop.
Oh, my God.
I think you guys are being mean. Like, cuz, I'm not being mean to you.
Hey, what you would have think if TikTok was out when we was dropping Run My Town, whipping chicken and stuff like that?
Bro, we'd have found a way, because that's what we do, though. We'd have found a way to be able to manipulate it. The shit kicked my ass. I'm being real. And this is the realest thing. I've never said this, though. the shit started kicking my ass when the streaming shit started happening. The fans that I felt like I had gained at the time, right, were CD fans. Okay? I hadn't quite understood what the streaming was niggas was talking about. It seemed too big for me. Even now it's big. I get it, but I don't.
Fan, what I'm
right?
saying though is when we was doing it, it wasn't even out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't even have the mind. If we would have been able to line up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just
I don't know, man. I mean,
like you gotta think about like when I first came here, he put me on tour with him. You feel me? Like in Colorado, like I was.
Yeah, y'all did good because that was your angle. You was always dancing and doing shit. Does that make sense? It makes sense of what was going on because you could put a dance to it. Yeah. Maybe Run My Town. That shit might have worked back then. Right? I don't know. I never thought about it.
It was 15 seconds. People blowing up.
Yeah.
15-second songs.
That's real.
I mean, yeah. I ain't no telling. And I ain't gonna say nothing. Ain't no telling.
Well, you sound like, oh, yeah.
Nah. But you know what? You know, it's funny that you said that because my daughter every blue moon will call me out when I go there with my response to some shit. Yeah. So I ain't trying to do that.
You say I ain't trying to hear it.
I ain't trying to be that.
Phone be ringing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be that. I ain't gonna. Yeah. I ain't gonna.
He's young. Why are you rubbing your stomach? I don't know. He's young.
But that's the same thing that like with the whole social media thing. I think a lot of people get comfortable and make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, let me start something and post it on social media and it's a success.
Well, they feel that way because they've seen it happen, unfortunately.
There's a lot of work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But I honestly feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching Breakfast Club this morning, and I was watching an episode with, what's her girl's name? Lotto on there, right? Mm-hmm. And she happened to say something that I thought was pretty dope. She was like, you know, she said she feels that she's part of the last breed that went through the hand-to-hand mixtape flyer poster hustle before it got into just this instant popular shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she's thankful that she spent time doing that kind of legwork because she still moves that way, and that's why she's okay doing. You know, people trying to like kind of knock her for doing smaller venues and shit like that with like 1,000 to 3,000, you know what I'm saying, people or whatever. And she was like, you know, I can actually sell tickets. I come from selling tickets. Like that's still a thing. You know, a lot of y'all your songs are popular, but you can't book a show.
People have 10,000, 20,000 streams, thousands on followers on Facebook, on Instagram, but can't even throw a headline show and sell more than 400 tickets.
Hey man, you know, hey man.
Don't say what I did, Bluebird. That's where you.
No, I wasn't going there, Milk. I was going to say that Meezy and I have that conversation a lot because I'm always on him. So listen, man. A lot of times with my homies, I'm always calling them, giving them encouragement because I want them to see, keep going, keep pushing, regardless of what niggas are saying. Yeah, I know how you move when they're pushing. Meezy's one that I talk too often about that and say, bro, just make sure you keep going and keep pushing. Even before Meezy was Meezy, now he was selling out shit, and I would go to another where all the big names is on it, and it's not but 20 people in there. So when niggas is making the comparison, I never believed it anyway because niggas can't even get people in the seats. But the narrative is that you run the city and you're doing this and you're doing that, though. And that was the part I'm like, me. That's why I say it's just, we watching it unfold in real time.
I think A. Meezy's one of the humblest artists. You know what I mean? And not saying that nobody else is not, right. But like just the energy I always see of like, you know, it's always love, bro. Like we just got off the phone an hour ago. You know what I'm saying? And like he's never like on social media on the negative. You know what I'm saying? It's just always work with him. Like literally the artist is just work. Same thing with AP. You feel me? Just work. Rapping your work. You know what I mean? And that's what's dope. You know what I mean? That's what's tight.
Agree.
I want to get to that point because I'll be social media and some negative shit.
You?
See,
No.
I'm in like an artist. I'm like in my, I'm like the artist bag.
I'm owning my shit. I'll be on some negative artist shit. You know what I'm saying? Not negative about artists, but like as an artist.
As an artist to itself.
I'm vocal about.
It's like don't hit me up for a design unless you spending $1,000.
I don't even think it's about the money with bro. I think he gets aggravated. I know it's not that.
It's he don't want to hear that first like, can you change this?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna.
That is.
Nah,
Bury him up like
let's do a new
eyes.
segment.
It don't be that.
Let's do a new segment called "Things That Piss Off My Nigga Uno." That's what we gonna call it. And then Milk can tell me if I'm wrong, right? So when a nigga call for a flyer or Jay's doing the job and niggas call and ask him, Jay, where we at with that?
Oh yeah.
All
right. So when did you send the payment? When did you send the payment?
You right. But I'm gonna correct you.
Okay.
They don't even call, my nigga. It's a fucking how we looking text.
How we looking? That's
and
the other
nigga.
I'll
throw the motherfucking phone, nigga.
Hey, you see how he's talking now? You see his vocabulary.
Well, because nigga, like
his whole vocabulary changed up.
We do.
Hey, he puts his little meta universe goggles on his head. You son of a
It'll be some shit like we had a conversation about this yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I agreed to do it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
my nigga, yeah, cool, And then within 24 hours or whatever, not taking into consideration any shit I got going on prior to our fucking conversation, you already on the how we looking. Yeah. And now your problem is my problem. Now, well, we're supposed to have this out Friday. And you tell, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit, like, I'm not charging enough for this kind of stress, nigga.
Look at him.
So, like,
look at him getting mad by the minute. You didn't do that shit, bro. Are you talking to him like it was him?
No, I
asked to do this shit, nigga. The fuck you calling me asking where I'm at with the
I'm not gonna lie.
job,
There be times me and J1 just have art talk, like just on the phone, just talking about art of life type shit.
You got virtual goggles too?
Nah.
Oh.
Hey, it's so crazy.
I got a client that I did some.
You should. You need to come paint with me, bro. You need to come paint in VR with me, though.
Hey,
I don't know. He asked me to golf in the VR.
These niggas can't. Hey, they can't. They not artists, so they don't understand this shit. But you come paint with me, bro. Real shit. I got 2 headsets. We can do it right now. So not right now, but
hey, I come paint with you.
The Duke win.
In your world.
The Duke win tonight. My
then
bracket.
You come help me paint in the real world.
See, I introduced some recreational shit. This nigga says, okay, I'll do that with you, but bro, you come help me paint this real thing.
Bro, what are you gonna ask him to put his goggles on?
What the fuck is that?
I'm ready. You can't put your goggles on.
Bring your goggles on. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, but it's crazy though. Talking about that with that virtual reality world, bro.
You can joke now.
I'm
because you don't understand.
Laugh and cry later. Steps ahead of you when you figure it out.
Having bias right there, you can't say nothing.
You can't say shit.
This nigga trying to. He be watching like.
He be
like
sending messages. He's like, I'm gonna bring you in my.
That's what he asked you. Then he just invited you and said, but they can't come.
I know 2 people that are uninvited. 2 people.
He pointed at us like this.
He did this.
Oh shit!
Okay. They can't come.
Oh man!
Power up!
It sounds funny. It sounds
in the
funny,
living room, swinging like Trey from Boys in the Hood.
Hey. It's so crazy though, man. Cause that's just a real world though, bro.
It is.
Like
I've been seeing it.
I had a client that I did some NFTs.
Oh, don't piss him off.
I had did like some sweaters and stuff, right? And like I said, like, you know, when I'm interested in some people's telling me something, my mind starts running. So he's like, you know, they own this land in the virtual reality, a house, you know, blah blah blah. They throw parties and they make real money, right? So I'm like, do they got a print shop? Right? No. Let me tell you, bro. He's like, no, but a virtual print shop. Then I started going to weed stores, you know. So like, I shouldn't even be saying this on podcast because I was just telling my boy like, gotta hit his homie up because that shit's for real. Like, it's so crazy though. Like the people that understand it will kind of explain to it, make you feel like, all right, I think I got it. But like as soon as they leave, that shit's gone.
It's gone.
Like that's just gone, you know. But that I'm been trying to play in some shit like that, like trying to do like a print shop in the virtual reality world, or like
you know what's dope about this pimping from 2022. Right? Now, this is a different type of pimping in 2022, right? Kind of business. Like, hey, hello. Kind of my house. Say, where is that? Like, bitch in the medevac. Walk you up and down that my motherfucking fake street.
On my street.
Yeah.
Listen, baby.
Listen, baby.
Hey, baby.
You can put it in my house.
Hey, so if you have two things, can you like both go to Hawaii or something? Or like how does that work?
It depends on
Like
it depends on the app you're in, but yeah, and a lot of times you can be in the same locations. Depending on what you're in.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm talking to my client. He's like, man, I was in Miami yesterday. We was popping bottles. A fight broke out. Man, a homie ran out the club with some bottles and stuff. And remember, I'm talking to him about his sweater, so I'm like, in my head this whole time, I'm like, when did you get here? Like, he's like, yeah, it's all in this metaverse world. And bro, totally lost me. Like, I'm talking about details though. Like, we was in Miami last night. That shit was going up. Like, some weed.
He described that shit hella extra to you, but technically,
so
yeah.
you were there?
That's possible.
That's not how it works.
That's it. It's not accurate.
Are you talking to Chuck?
It's not accurate. It's not Chuck.
No, but like,
he makes a mountain out of a molehill.
I didn't run out there with one bottle. I ran out with two.
Yeah, it was actually.
That's how they talk, though, bro. That you really like. So, like, sometimes you have to make sure. Like, are we talking about real life? Or are we talking about?
Yeah, no, but I mean, no, what I don't know about whatever the hell he told you about, but yeah, there are
Your metaverse.
there are venues, there are
like, bro,
there are clubs, and inside the clubs, there's a lot of
like people
motherfuckers
selling
in there,
tickets
and you talking to each other,
to go
you're
see
interacting with each other.
Coachella.
How?
Like in the meta
I'm
world,
missing
bro.
something.
Like no, I'm telling you.
I went to concerts in there. I seen 2 Chainz. I went to a 2 Chainz concert.
And they selling these though, bro. Like they literally
shit.
selling them.
No, it's not real shit.
It's not.
He said
It's
it's
not
not real
real.
shit. No, it's not. But it yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right, but you're wrong. But you're right.
I'm confused. So we're going to wrap this up because I think the public and the audience.
Because they probably thinking like we lost too.
Did we do fact or cap?
No, let's do
Are
real
we skipping
quick.
that?
Let's do it real quick because I'm lost now. They can start talking about NFTs and TVRs and CPTs, and I'm from the
DVRs.
DVTs. I woke up. Oh. You look like.
You a real piece of shit, dog.
You look like.
Yes, it's crazy.
You're a real piece of shit,
You look
man.
like drama before the feds came, nigga.
So are we not on the same team?
You look like happy drama. J1, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Look at you.
Cap or fact?
Look at you.
Look at you.
Look like
You do.
You look like
Lamar.
You do look like a
Happy
Lamar.
Ranch. You look like the 8th man of the year. Because then he gets 6.
Oh man, that's all right. Hey,
Them 3 rebounds are nice.
we need y'all to follow us on Instagram.
That nigga showing off his beads.
Don't.
Look how you doing at the top
look
of the
at that.
screen.
Put your
Oh.
cup down and get off your bottom lip.
Styles P. Styles P. Why you holding your hand like this with the thing to show off your beads? That's why you roll your
They
sleeves
love
up.
them beads.
Right at
man.
the
Them
elbow,
beads
too.
Man, why y'all like my beads?
Was
man,
that in
and it's okay,
Boys in the
man.
Hood? He's like, nigga, the strength is in my hair. That's him.
The strength is in my knees. These is my rings.
What do they think of the metaverse?
They don't. What do they
Take
call
it down a notch.
What do they call you, Beanie Siegel? He's in the metaverse.
Beanie the Butcher.
Are you a bully in the metaverse?
Are you from a gang in the metaverse? Like,
Yeah.
Chill in there.
You are? Well, you just said you were.
He's the head of a neo soul
This
gang.
thing is at Coachella. Look. What the fuck is going on? In the living room and shit. Dogs going crazy, kids ain't this motherfucker having a good old time.
You know what's
talking about? Who's he talking? Hey, 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is like, it's not me. You know?
It's you. You're the 2 Chainz metaverse. You're him.
Oh shit! It was me. It was me. That's fucking dumb, man. It was really me in the metaverse. Dreaming talking to me and shit.
The roughest part about fucking with VR is
Oh my god!
Is unfortunately how you
VR.
no nigga, I never said it was. Shut up.
Porn.
The virtual reality?
You did.
You didn't say on the last 2 shows about you watching porn on virtual reality?
No,
You did.
What?
These
You said
niggas.
fuck you
These niggas.
I'm out. Make sure you follow me, Milk Chris. You follow.
Oh.
Go.
Niggas. Oh shit.
Who is that?
That shit look like you walk around with a
Who is that supposed to be, man?
You like
is that John B?
You like
that
John B.
That's
Fucking John B.
That's John.
Who is that?
That's John B.
That's
John
fucking dumb, bro. I've never seen John B like that. That's grown John B.
That's John B with a pension.
That's John B. That's
sick dog.
That's Papa John. John B's a grandpa and Papa John. That's Papa John. That's
But
shit.
but on some real shit, you do look like the dancing motherfucker though.
You do.
I don't know his name, but you know the nigga.
Oh, Dan.
You know the nigga we talking about. Dan or whatever. That's you, nigga. That's you.
Jay. Mama Emmy niggas call me. Ain't that your nigga? Like, nah, that ain't him.
For real, nigga. If you squint your eyes and watch them videos, it's me.
With your eyes.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming through. It's the most fun we have every Thursday. You know what it is. DRTC. Don't read.
Oh, wait. We gotta say, happy birthday to Booby.
Happy birthday to
He's
Booby.
a big supporter of the show.
Okay,
And
my nigga.
happy
Happy birthday to
man.
K-Roll. Happy birthday.
I know Booby getting fucked right now.
You know he is.
Booby getting
You
fucked.
want to stop by after the show? I'm not.
Yeah.
Do.
Oh yeah, about to head out to Herman's Highway.
My birthday is next week.
What you doing?
Yeah.
What day?
Oh, you doing
I'll be in
you doing one of
San
them
Lucas,
crazy
actually, I won't
house
be here
parties?
next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, famous? You've been there before, right? Don't tell everybody. You know, we know how we do. I'm gonna have one when I get back. I'll be in Cabo, so I won't be on the show. I'm tough.
Thanks for telling us.
Finish.
I thought was in there, wasn't it?
There was. There was a little corner.
Nothing.
I taste it still.
I am Midas. That is Funny Matt. That is OnlyFans. Link in bio.
J1.
And,
Link in bio.
and my nigga Leche, aka Milk Chris,
Hell
aka
Yeah.
aka I went to Milliken.
How can they follow? How can they
to
find
Jordan.
you? How can they find you on social, Milk?
On Facebook,
Same
Milk
thing.
Chris.
Mhm.
Instagram, Milk Chris _. But make sure you go check out the Rug Factory.
The Rug
That's what I'm pushing right now.
Factory, the Rug Factory.
Hey, that's not for you lesbians out there. It's for people that really want a rug.
That nigga said that's not for lesbians.
It is for lesbians.
It is for lesbians.
We
You can buy a rug, but
We don't
that's you're not about to go there and
They go.
scissor in this man's studio. Okay? There's got to be a line drawn, and I'm gonna draw it
Whoa.
for you. I'm working on behalf of you.
Yes, Milk asked them.
On Instagram, it's don't_read the comments.
Oh, you trying to keep it professional, nigga?
Oh,
On Twitter.
actually,
Hey, look at he bad dog.
and get your hand off your hip, off your thigh.
They don't see that.
When niggas wear denim shirts, they think they Tom Cruise all the time. This ain't
Oh,
Top
he's
Gun.
still on.
Hey,
Still on.
DRTC _show. Wait. Is it? I don't know.
Fuck. Took the lead.
DRTC show on Twitter. You'll figure it out.
Twitter? Y'all got on Twitter? Y'all doing Twitter now?
And and don't read the comments. The show on YouTube. Follow the R Network on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you.
Sheesh.
We love y'all. Yeah, that was a terrible ending. You know but anyway, I'm out. Go, man. Pause.